Hey everybody, it's my Tuesday video. This is like my 6th attempt to make a video because every video for some reason tonight has ended up in extreme violence. Me talking and frustrated about just fucking crazy world that I live in the year 2013. Yesterday in Boston, 2 bombs went off, injuring and killing a few people and injuring hundreds. 140. But irregardless of the account, it just makes me so infuriated about these situations because I feel on some level that if these are like domestic people or people with psychological issues or people who are troubled and have a troubled past and then they finally do something like this, nobody's taking responsibility for it as of right now. They don't know who did it, but you know what? We'll find who did it. We always do. I mean, it may take us a couple years to find Osama bin Laden's ass, but guess what? We found you, motherfucker, and we killed you. And we're gonna do the same thing, hopefully, to the person that did this yesterday. You may get the benefit of our judicial system and you may rot in a cell. And in that case, you're just fucking lucky that I'm not in charge because I wouldn't show you that much kindness. I would show you about as much kindness as you showed the people watching their family members yesterday on the marathon sidelines. That's about as much probably mercy I would show you in my judicial system if I was in charge. Basically, if I was in charge and this happened and I found out who you were, I would fucking Game of Thrones your ass and make Joffrey look like a little kitty in the litter box. Yeah, I would. I don't deal with these things well. I don't tolerate these things well. This is probably why God didn't make me in charge of anything. Because I'm a fiercely loyal person. I am a fiercely defensive person. Not in personality, like I'm not defensive or argumentative in certain situations, but I definitely don't tolerate this shit. It's just infuriating. It's infuriating, you know. I wanted to make a nice video today, and I feel like I can't make a nice video because I just get so pissed off at, you know, the fact that, you know, my family runs marathons all the time. As a matter of fact, my mom ran a marathon Sunday. Yeah, I live in Seattle, but by the grace of God, my mom wasn't. We didn't live in Boston. I didn't grow up in Boston. My mom wasn't running the Boston Marathon. If we lived in Boston, my mom would be running that marathon. And it just makes me so mad because I can put myself in that spot of one of the family members. And, you know, the little fucking shit that did this, which we all know it's a fucking little shit that has a sad little story of how they were neglected and nobody loved them, want. Like, fucking get over yourself. So you make yourself feel special by blowing up other people that have nothing to fucking do with you and don't give a fucking shit about you. And guess what? We still don't give a fucking shit about you. At this point, the only thing that gives a shit about you is the judicial system that good people made so that you have a fair trial. Okay? I would like to see your fucking ass do this in another country and see what happens. As a matter of fact, why don't you fucking do this in China and see what happens to you? No, I didn't think so. Instead, you do it at Boston Marathon on Patriots Day. And if it's a religious group, wow, God is so proud of you right now. You got your point across. Good for you. Pat on the back. Good job if you're a religious group that did this. Obviously, nobody's taking responsibility, which means they're a fucking coward or psychopath that likes to watch their everything. You know, I'm even giving you attention right now because I'm even, you know, acknowledging the fact that your piece of shit life, ass, fuck, work is even being recognized. Oh yeah, did I mention this video is rated R? Yes. Yeah. You are just fucking lucky you don't live in Brienne land. You're fucking lucky. You're fucking lucky that God did not make me a dictator because your fucking head would be on a spike and I would Game of Thrones your ass. So I guess this is a rant. I guess this video would be considered my first rant video. And it's probably more violent than I normally would be, just simply because it's fresh in my mind. And the fact that I watched all the raw video today and all the raw photography and uncut video of the second set were after the bombings. You know, I saw the pictures of the people that had their intestines, you know, and their blown ankles and their no legs, and, you know, they were not on American feeds, by the way. You had to go overseas for that because they don't censor the news as much as they do here. And it just pissed me the fuck off. You know, it's infuriating because the average person, me, you, can't do anything about it. I mean, what can you do about it? You have to live your life on one hand. You have to live your life. You can't live in fear, because if you live in fear, you give these little shits, you give them what they want, which is fear. To live in fear, to not want to go to the grocery store, to not want to shop at Home Depot, to not want to go to the movie theater, to not want to run a race now, like, you know, and then if our system wasn't drained enough, now every time we have these events, we have to act like it's fucking World War III, and, you know, it's ridiculous. It's getting to the point where it's ridiculous. Like, fucking end these people already. Like, if you know these people are having problems, psychological issues, I mean, I'm sure it'll come out that it's somebody that they've watched before, and I don't think he was ever going to do this, and in and out of the programs, and all this shit. You know? If you had a sad life, too fucking bad. How many people have bad lives, have bad childhoods? They don't fucking go blow up their neighbors at a marathon. They don't fucking walk into a movie theater and shoot people. I don't get it. I don't get it. Someone explain this to me. Shit, I should do another video of 5 things I don't understand about psychopaths. I mean, I'm a little mental and a little nerdy, and I wouldn't fucking do this. But I fucking would end somebody who did this shit like this. And I'm not talking anyways. I would gladly do in front of CNN and shoot this guy's head. You know it's a guy. You know it's not a woman. Women don't play this way. Women just poison everybody. So stressful. Anyways, I guess that was my rant. I just wanted to vent. Thanks for listening. Next week's video will not be as crazy, and it will not be as violent. This was rated R, obviously. And love me or hate me, go fuck yourself. I don't care. See you guys next week. Oh, and subscribe to my channel if you like my crazy rant and you're still watching. And I have my Instagram that you guys can follow me on. And last week's video, 5 things I don't understand about lesbians and dating, is right there. See you guys next week. Bye.